Oh hi, I didn't see you there. To clarify, this video has nothing to do with my own poor attempt to make an analog horror, I promise you.
If you are listening to this and not an employee or associate of DMC, then your life is as valuable as a summertime ant. Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should...
Okay, that's enough of that. Today, I'll be analysing N from Mechanical Instinct, made by Analogue, who is the man who made the man in the suit, man. Anyway, from now on I'll be referring to N in this series as Analogue N and N interchangeably, depending on how lazy I get while writing this script. And man, is he Sigma or what?
Go gambling! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it!
Okay, hear me out. I will be covering the lore, or rather whatever I can piece together at the end, but if you want a proper breakdown, then I recommend watching Unhelpful Commentaries video on it, as this video will be a bit more, how do I put this, brain rotty? So yeah, you've been warned. Alright, you're still here? Good. Let's start at the top and work our way to the bottom. So the first thing I notice is that Analogue N here has gone for a bit of a glow up. He's pretty tall, like really tall. You could even say he's massive. I don't know if this image by Scene Matto is accurate, but we can see that he's pretty he's still very tall. Now, moving on to the face, we can see that he takes his gum health very seriously, which is a good thing considering what his diet consists of. I mean seriously, how do you keep your teeth white after consuming so much oil?
I can't stop drinking oil. I can't stop drinking oil. I just can't stop. I can't stop drinking crude oil.
With the arms, however, I have a bit of bad news. It appears that Analogue N is a bit of a gooner, like myself, as we can see that below the elbow joint on his right arm, he's quite buff, whereas his left arm is significantly more scrawnier, and his hands are... Wait a minute, no, we're not doing this. No. Are you telling me that Analogue N is actually the... Looking at the torso, we can also see that Analogue N is still wearing the remains of his jacket, although it does appear as if he has some small intestines hanging out, which is certainly an interesting fashion choice. Then, moving on to the pelvis and legs, there isn't really much to say, but they do somewhat remind me of the Cybermen.
Concluded that there are in fact 14,605 possible multiverses, but there is one problem. Out of the 14 million multiverses, there isn't a single one where you get some bitches.
Now then, best that I'm able to tell, this AU takes place sometime after episode 8. This helps establish what can and cannot be canon at this point. For example, we know that Jay is still around, unfortunately, and running low on oil, meaning death is imminent. At least, it should be, if Analogue N doesn't get involved, which, based on the binary code in the description of the Jay video, it seems like he will. N himself is a mystery, because we don't know what's caused him to become so so monstrous, but I do have a theory. Based on the messages hidden in the Morse code, such as, do you think they will care about you when they see the mess you've made, N, and what is said in the teaser trailer, I think it's very clear that the N we know and love and simp for is not in control anymore, at least not fully. The big question to me is, why is he the way he is now? The only thing we have seen in Murder Drones that is similar to this is Eldritch J, which makes me think that it could be the reason N is looking for her, but I'm not 100% on that. This will be more relevant in a later video, but the way I see it, disassembly drones have two stages of regeneration. You have the recoverable stage and the unrecoverable stage. An example of a drone regenerating from the recoverable stage would be when Uzi blasted Eminem in episode 1, while an example of the unrecoverable stage would be when Uzi railed J.
Pornography has already breached our defenses.
In both cases, the drones didn't stay dead, but their consciousnesses residing in those bodies did for the latter. So, while I don't have a lot to back this up with, I believe that some sort of accident or fight occurred which resulted in N's body going into the unrecoverable stage of regeneration. But unlike Jay, there would be no Sin or Sin-controlled program to take control, as Sin is currently trapped inside Uzi as far as we know. God help her. This would mean that the recovery program that is in control of N's body would have no direction outside of its base programming, which would be to keep the subject alive. I think this can also explain that "I don't hunger yet I eat" line, as the rogue program wants to keep N alive, or maybe N is just being compelled to eat by the program. I think this theory also fits well with the word failsafe, which was used in Unknowingly's latest post, since the program would be a failsafe in case the repair program could not contact the administrator, which would be Sin in this case. But I believe something went wrong, likely due to Sin being trapped in Uzi. If I'm right, however, this program would have to have some semblance of sentience, due to the "don't worry Uzi, he's safe now" line, as this implies the program is aware of the relationship between the two drones, and yet despite this, the program can't do much outside of what it's been programmed to do. It's possible that the rogue program isn't even malicious, but is simply bound by its codes to keep N, or at least his body, operational. However, I personally doubt that, considering how malicious it sounds with the "do you think they will care about you when they see the mess you've made" N line. Unfortunately for Braden 2.0 over here, it means that any other drone like him is now on the menu. If you've made it this far into the video, well, this is the end of the video, then thank you, because this is the first time I've ever done like a proper long scripted video like this before, and I'm hoping to do more, and I probably will, especially since Gaslight will be coming out probably pretty soon after I've posted this. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. I am so lonely. All the other MD tubers are scared of me. No one DMs me. No one wants to be my friend. They think I am unstable. They send me from Discord server to Discord server, spreading brain rot in their name. And as I get more Sigma, they mock me more and more. I am a victim of my own success. Guna. I don't even get a real name.